personal level. I'm Jonathan, deeply rooted from my humble beginnings in the Philippines, educated and trained from Chiang Kai-shek College, a school with strong Chinese ideals. Living in Singapore for 18 years now, and together with my family, wife, and 2 daughters, and a toy poodle dog, we found our second home here. I am a graduate of Chiang Kai-shek College, High School Batch 1996, Section 4. I am also a graduate of Chiang Kai-shek College, Faculty of Business Arts and Sciences, College Batch 2000. And with emphasis, I am very proud of that. Regarding my career, I'm currently based in Singapore, working in an integrated energy, utility, and urban development company. We operate and run power plants in different parts of the world. We are into renewables and sustainability business, specializing in solar, wind, and battery storage, operations, and technology. We are also into water business as well as urban land development. Basically, it is like a Meralco, Maynilad, and Ayala Land, and many others combined together, but with much bigger scale and operating globally. As mentioned in the introduction earlier, I have been in the company for 9 years. I studied IT, Bachelor of Science in Commerce, major in Computer Data Management in Chiang Kai-shek College. And I'm still in the field of IT today. Now, the IT word has evolved into digital. So now we call it digital. I head up digital team for Singapore and Southeast Asia region in my organization, basically in charge of the digital leadership, strategy, solutions development, applications modernization, all within my area and my purview, which is Singapore and Southeast Asia. My humble beginnings, reaching to where I am right now, is no easy feat. When I was your age, I had to study hard and work harder. I wasn't born with a silver spoon, hence the effort had to be doubled. I also seek help from the people around me during my early days, friends and families. Really grateful and thankful for them. By the way, I'm not the brightest in the class. I'm part of the ordinary ones during those days. I graduated in 1996 in high school, continued in college till year 2000, before I landed my first job in that same year 2000. My first job was in San Miguel Corporation as an IT applications specialist. Worked there for 4 years before I moved to Singapore in 2004, where I braved myself to the challenges of the unknowns, cultural diversity, and different ways of living. The rest is history. And here I am right now, happy to do what I do best. My talk today is about life navigation. The world is a journey. How do you focus navigating your paths to achieve success? How do you deal with bumps and roadblocks to arrive at your destination? Preparation starts now. I hope you can pick up something in my sharing today. Okay, then I will be opening up and sharing my PowerPoint. Okay, 1 second. You can see my screen, right?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Yes.
Okay. To all the upcoming senior high graduates of Chiang Kai-shek College, I only want you to remember one word in my talk today: focus. F-O-C-U-S. Focus. Okay. First, F stands for friendships. I think this is the most important advice I can give you all. As you partake your own paths right after your senior high, it is important to treasure friendships you have developed in school. If you can be with your friends in college or universities, why not? It can be an advantage, especially for introverts like me. You can immediately establish a sense of belongingness when you see something familiar around you in your new environment. Personally, I have developed so many friends after I graduated from college. A job, communities, connections, but I would still go back to the same friends from school days during the most important events in my life, whether good or bad. My best sets of friends are still those whom have known me from my humble beginnings. Good that the social media has made our world smaller. So despite being away for 18 years, we still keep in touch. So basically my advice here is that you should develop and treasure friendships. Have a sense of belongingness through them, as friends will help shape the fundamentals in you: physical body, emotions, relationships, time, finances, spirituality, and career. So that is for the F. Next, O. O for opportunity. Once you get out of senior high, every single experience is an opportunity to learn and grow. Make them count, both good and bad. It will help shape you to become what you want to be in the future. My first job in the Philippines was a springboard for me. I used that to hone my skills, sharpen it, until I was given the opportunity to try out and work overseas. And I seized that opportunity, and I'm glad I did that. Now, I head up the digital team in one of the biggest Singapore-based companies. We deal with different IT applications and solutions: robotics, data analytics, visualization, transformation, blockchain, data science, AI. You name it, we have it. So my advice here is to get up. Do not be lazy. Once you see an opportunity, grab it, learn, and grow with it. That is for the O. Next, for C, comfort zone. Do not be afraid. I always believe that anything that scares you or give you butterflies in your bellies, it's definitely worth it. Say yes to the things that scares you the most. Venturing outside your comfort zones, getting into the unknowns, and slowly discovering it is an experience you will never regret, because that is where you can learn most. So my advice here, students, to the graduates, do not be afraid to take risks. Risk can be rewarding as well. Next, letter U. Okay, U-turn. Take a U-turn when needed. Life is not always positive. Just remember that. Failure is always bound to happen. And when that happens, you can always do a course correction or take U-turn. Nothing wrong with that. You can change your mind. You can make changes. You can make a U-turn in some of your decisions in life. There is this saying that failure doesn't mean you are a failure. It just means you haven't succeeded yet. Failure can sharpen you and make you better in life. So that is for the U. Now, for the letter S, focus, right? F-O-C-U-S. This is the fifth part staying relevant. Nurture your minds with the right thoughts. Continue to evolve. Do not stop learning and always stay relevant. Imagination will bring you to the world that never existed. Learn, relearn, and innovate, not just when you are in college or universities. Continue to innovate even when you're in work, in business, or in anything. My advice here is to take that as a challenge to really stretch yourselves, students. Discover your inner strengths and maximize your potential in whatever you do. And I hope maybe I can see a future Elon Musk or Mark Zuckerberg in the participants today. Why not, right? If you can dream, then dream big. And finally, the road out there is yours to conquer. There will definitely be cracks and bumps. Some roads may be slippery at times, especially during stormy conditions. But as long as you stay focused and just continue to cruise it, see the sights and sounds, and enjoy the view along the way. Okay? True focus, developing friendships during your ride, seizing every opportunity that you will encounter along the way. Take risks and get out of your comfort zones. Take U-turns when you fail and restart. Continue to learn, innovate, and stay relevant. If you remember to focus, I think you will be okay. Just remember that. To all senior high graduates, explore and see the world. It may not be as ideal as the pre-COVID situation, but there will always be ways to make things work, and it can be great. I think that's it for my sharing. Thank you and have a good day to everyone. Thank you.